The clock is ticking in the Bay. Stephen Curry's championship window is still cracked open, but for how long? The Golden State Warriors know time is running out, and now they've reportedly locked in on two key targets to help fuel one final run for the face of their franchise. Two names, one mission: keep Steph competing at the highest level. So who are these veterans on Golden State's radar? Let's break it down. Before we dive deep, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss the latest NBA drama, trade news, and power moves from around the league. The Golden State Warriors are entering one of the most pivotal off-seasons in franchise history. They're not rebuilding. They're not tanking. They're trying to thread the impossible needle, staying competitive in a stacked Western Conference while planning for life after Steph. And right now, the front office has its eyes on two names to help stabilize and retool the roster: Al Horford, De'Anthony Melton. Veteran savvy meets defensive toughness, exactly what the Warriors need if they want to stay in the playoff picture and maybe, just maybe, make one last serious title push. Let's start with Al Horford. Now, on paper, a 39-year-old big man doesn't exactly scream game changer. But don't get it twisted. Horford still has gas in the tank. Last season with the Celtics, Horford shot over 36% from deep, defended at a high level, and provided leadership and toughness that doesn't show up in the box score. Then you've got De'Anthony Melton, a younger piece, 26 years old, who brings perimeter defense, hustle, and energy off the bench. Melton averages just over 9 points per game across his career and knocks down nearly 37% from beyond the arc. He's not flashy. He's not a star. But in Golden State's system, surrounded by shooters and ball movers, he could thrive as a 3-and-D guard who takes pressure off Steph defensively and knocks down timely shots. Warriors fans will remember, Golden State had Melton once upon a time, briefly, in a rights trade back in 2018. This would be a full-circle reunion, one that actually makes sense now that he's developed into a reliable two-way contributor. As the Warriors look to reshape their bench, Melton's youth and versatility could be a huge boost, especially if the team moves on from Jonathan Kuminga or loses other young contributors. And that brings us to the biggest unknown hanging over this entire equation. What happens with Jonathan Kuminga? The 21-year-old restricted free agent is still unsigned, and until the Warriors figure out his future, they're stuck in roster limbo. If Kuminga walks or is included in a sign-and-trade, Golden State will have a major hole to fill in the forward rotation. That's where Horford and Melton come in. Veteran minutes, playoff experience, defensive presence. It may not be the flashiest offseason, but it could be the most practical one if the team's truly committed to giving Steph one last shot at a ring. The Warriors aren't out here chasing stars. They're chasing fit. They need guys who can play off of Steph Curry, defend their position, and execute in high-pressure moments. Al Horford brings playoff poise and championship DNA. De'Anthony Melton brings toughness and energy. And together, they might be just what the Warriors need to squeeze out one more magical run in the Steph Curry era. But we want to hear from you. Would Horford and Melton be enough to push Golden State back into the playoff mix? Or is this just delaying the inevitable rebuild? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for all your NBA offseason coverage. This is the league where drama never sleeps, and in Golden State, the next move might define the next decade. Stay locked in.